morning, everyone. How are you? Hope you're having a good morning. It's a pretty day here today. It's finally going to stop raining. It's been crazy. We've had so much rain, but that's okay. That's okay. We had a great block party. That was fun. We had a lot of people turn out, so that was awesome. And we had no rain, so thank you for the prayers. Oh, it has rained on so many of our events. And when they were calling for rain, I thought, oh no, here we go. But the prayers worked. So yay, thank you for those. All right, let's see who's on today. We've got a few people on here on this Thursday morning. Hi, Karen. Good morning. How are you? Vivian's on. Good morning, Vivian. Carrie, good morning, ladies. Alice, good, beautiful morning, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching. That's right, we can't forget the gentlemen, huh? Connie's on. Good morning, Connie. Trish is on. Good morning. Yeah, we've got some pictures. I should have got those ready to show you from the block party. That's always fun, but I don't have those ready. Maybe we'll do that Monday if I remember. I don't know. I think my brain sometimes, I don't know where it's at. But anyway, I think I was even on a little bit late. I've got kids today, and usually I don't have them on Thursday, so it threw me off. But we're good. We're good. All right. We are in our 365 Truths for Every Woman's Heart, and we're on day 246 today. And it is titled, God is Your Grower. God is your grower. So neither the one who plants nor the one who waters is anything, but only God who makes things grow. 1 Corinthians 3:7. Okay, and our just to jot is, what's God growing in your life right now? So you can be thinking about that while we read. We can't make anything grow. This sounds so contrary to our hustle and strive, stress out, and make it happen culture. Yet this truth can bring back our peace, slow down our breathing, and return the joy to our relationships. Yet just because we can't make things grow doesn't mean we're supposed to hang out on the couch all day. Wise Solomon said, sow your seed in the morning, and at evening let your hands not be idle, for you do not know which will succeed. In other words, our role is daily obedience, and God's role is results. We spend intentional time nurturing the hearts of our children, even though we can't force them to choose faith. We do our work well and with excellence, even though the outcome of the project is uncertain. We take the next step in our dreams, even when it feels hard and risky. We can be faithful workers, loving parents, and diligent dreamers. Like farmers who plant and water, we do what's within our realm of responsibility. But in the end, we leave it all in God's hands. This makes a difference because we don't have to carry the weight of what ultimately happens. Here's truth we can cling to. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. There will be growth. It may not look like what we plan, but it will come in its season. Oh, so true. That's what we're doing here in Greendale. We're planting the seeds. And I feel like we planted a lot of seeds at our block party, but it's up to God to make them grow. And it took me a while to learn that, as Connie is probably smiling right now. But yeah, we have to just plant the seeds and see what happens. So that's what we're working on. And I love that she says in there that it takes some of the stress off of us, because that does take the stress off of us. We only do what we can do. Connie says, yep. Oh, for sure. We do what we can and let God do the rest. And like I said, it took me a while to wrap my head around that, but we've got it now. And that's what we're doing. We're sowing the seeds and reaching out to people and doing what we can and letting God handle it from there. And that, I think, is true in so many different parts of our life. Like it said with our kids, we can only do so much. It's up to God and the kids. And with people and everything we do, we sow the seeds. What do you guys think about that? Do you have any thoughts or comments? I know it's hard to interact, but it's so awesome when you do. So awesome. One of the kids is hollering. Hang on one second. Okay, just a minute, Griffey. Mimi's coming. Sorry. They don't understand what I'm doing in here, I know. Griffey just turned 4. He's watching TV. Put him in front of the TV, right? That works for a little bit. So, all right. Well, sow the seeds today. Be the hands and feet of Jesus. Let someone see Jesus in us today. And our prayer for today is God, it's so easy to live as if everything depends on me. Thank you that instead I can fully depend on you. Amen. And let's do that today. Let's fully depend on God. We can do what we need to do, but we can depend on Him. So let's remember that. All right. You guys have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday. And I shouldn't have any kids Monday, so hopefully I'll be a little bit more prepared. Oh, I love them, but it can kind of throw a wrench in my morning. But that's okay. That's okay. I love them dearly. All right. I will see you on Monday. Bye, everyone.